Welcome to Riley Arena, Cody, Wyoming, home opening weekend here for the Yellowstone Yeti 14U Bantam Hockey Club. Facing off to GAGE against the against the Rock Springs Miners. My name's Josh, glad to call the game for you here today. Both teams making final preparations and we will be on our way shortly. Tucker Baker wakes his way to the net. He'll be the starting netminder this afternoon for Yellowstone. Parker Clark under center, and we're off. Rock Springs wins that draw, pushes it into Yellowstone territory, now back out to neutral. Perry swings across. Correction, that was Troll. Gunner Troll fired a shot there. Some Blaine Riley pad save. Puck goes back behind, right out in front for Clark, and he sends one to wide left. That one goes up and out of play into the netting, and we'll draw the stoppage in play. Back into play. LUNDVALL pushes this one deep into the corner. MACIAS goes, challenges there. Now Mushlock pushes it around. Far side, puck comes free just on that left circle, but it's going to be Rock Springs gaining control. LUNDVALL with a good effort to keep it in the zone. MACIAS, shot! Tries to go short side there, misses outside the net, feeds it right out in front. MASLAK and Mushlock there batting at it. Puck all the way back now. Here's LUNDVALL. LUNDVALL turns that puck over. Rock Springs trying to get it free. They will push it out to the neutral zone and come the other direction. Rock Springs into the zone onside. Centering pass is broken up. MACIAS picks this one up in front of the net, tries to feed it. He'll fan on that pass. And that allows Rock Springs to hold it in there. Shot in on Baker. He'll handle that with a pad. Played by HOLDREN for MACIAS. MACIAS goes to the backhand, had the wide open net. But that one drifted outside that right post on Evan MACIAS. Held in there by Rawlings. He'll put it deep into the corner. Yellowstone will get the change. Rawlings fires one, deflected out front. Wide, here into the near corner. Clark, SCHLENKER, Williams, Perry, and Rawlings are your skaters at the moment. Fed around the near wall by Rock Springs. Perry pinches up, tries to fire a shot, leaves the puck behind. Perry. Crossing pass, Stephen Rawlings. He'll lift one. That's into the glove and held. Clark over center for the draw. There's a shot deflected out front. MACIAS tries to lift that one out of the zone. It's knocked down. A correction, that's Troll. Clark with a good body check. He'll go to work in the corner, denies that centering pass from Rock Springs. He'll lift this one out of the zone. It's going to go the length of the ice for the icing. Outlet pass, Riley looking for Holldren. Holldren will chip this in and go chase right after the corner. KADIN Holldren feeds one out front, Riley, and scores! That's a beautiful feed from behind the net. KADIN Holldren finding Blaine Riley parked just outside that right post. And Riley's gonna open the scoring in this one. 1-0. Flipped forward here by Holldren into the zone. STALICK is the other forward. Perry sends this one all the way around. STALICK playing it there in the corner, trying to free it, sends one across. No black jerseys there. Rock Springs will send this one out of the zone. Won't have enough on it to make icing. Sent back around behind LUNDVALL, trying to feed it for Riley. Perry back behind Baker, round the grass. STALICK chips it out of the zone. This one not touched up and will go for an icing against Yellowstone. Draw one back, Rock Springs fires shot. Tucker Baker sees that the whole way and he'll absorb that puck, yielding no rebound. Rock Springs again controls the draw and again fires a shot off the stick of Allred that makes it into the glove of Tucker Baker. And we'll change face-off circles, but it's going to be another defensive zone draw here for Yellowstone. Puck back to Allred. He'll feed it over to his defensive partner. That shot's blocked out front by Rawlings. Fed around, Mushlock, and we're going to get the whistle. Interference call coming to number 32, Gunnar Troll is going to go to the box. 2 minutes for interference, and Rock Springs is going to get the first power play of the hockey game. Draw is one back for Yellowstone. Perry sends it around the glass and out, but you can't ice the puck. Oh, they do wave it, actually. Dumped in here by Rock Springs, back around behind Baker. Centering pass broken up by Holldren, and he'll get the clear. Crossing pass, Perry. Back over for Holldren. Finds Jackson. Isaac Jackson. Into the zone. Tries to skate around. He's poke checked off. Sent right back out to center. Perry not able to settle that puck, and he'll chase deep into his zone after it. Perry in the zone, onside, fed over. There's a shot, and it's gonna be Riley with his second goal of the game. Lifts one into the far corner. And that's a shorthanded goal off the stick of Blaine Riley. Sent around the boards here. That's held in. Right into the slot, batted back out. It'll be Parker Clark heading to this boards after this one. Has the puck at his feet, trying to feed it back to D-man. Sends it across. LUNDVALL takes a crack. That's well wide left. Riley feeds a puck back for LUNDVALL. He'll send one on net. Pad save. Clark goes to work on the far half wall. Puck is batted back and forth. It's going to be chipped out to neutral zone there by Rock Springs. Handled by Schmidt, trying to feed it over for Clark and Riley, but Rock Springs dumps it in. Wrong side of center, and that'll go for an icing. Draw one back by Yellowstone. Rawlings keeps it just inside the blue line. He'll send it in deep. That's intercepted. Rawlings knocked to his keister, and that allows the puck to come the length of the ice. It's going to go for icing against Rock Springs. Draw again, one back for Rawlings. He'll delay there and then throws it deep. Rock Springs with control, sends it up the boards, not able to keep it in as Perry. And a good defensive stick there for Stephen Rawlings to avoid the rush, but Rock Springs still gets a shot off, goes wide left. Scooping it up here is Rawlings, sends it over to open ice for Jace Williams. Williams will chip that into the zone. Jackson sidesteps a hit there. Rock Springs puts it back. It'll be controlled by Gage Perry. Perry feeds one over for Jackson. That's a turned over pass. All the way back, MASLAK trying to punch it out. Now it'll be Jackson, sends it off a shin pad, and that is deflected, so no icing. Macias is going to win the race to the puck, and he'll blow a tire right into the end wall. Macias puts it into the slot, nobody there. Holdren now picking it up, trying to go deep with it. Holdren fires a shot that's blocked by Wheatley, and then covered by the Rock Springs netminder. Coming up on 8 minutes to play in the first period. Yellowstone up 2-0. Draw one back by Rock Springs. LUNDVALL finds it from the skate to the stick and put it deep. Now it's cleared back to center. It'll be Holdren to play it there. Holdren cross pass. Pass intercepted, but then left. And just onside, Rock Springs, they'll say. Mushlock intercepts this pass. And she's back checked, taken to the ice. Shot wide. Holdren works around the far half wall. Overskates the puck, and that allows it to be held into the zone. He'll feed one back. That misses the mark. LUNDVALL reverses directions. He's pestered, and that's gonna get the puck over to MACIAS. Now back to LUNDVALL, feeds one, that's intercepted again. Shot from the high slot. Pad save Baker, a couple of them, and then he'll cover. Rock Springs wins that draw. Intercepted here is Riley on another break. Looking for a hat trick in the first period. Riley, and he has it! Blaine Riley cashing in with the hat trick with 6:52 remaining in the period. Yellowstone 3-0.
Yellowstone Global, Blaine Riley with the hat trick.
Riley feeds it back out front. Tries to get that to the stick of STALICK. Pushed out here. And Troll from within his own zone. Up the boards looking for Clark. That caroms off the wall. Oh, and that's tipped right on goal. Baker handles that one off the stick of SCHMIDT. Riley feeds it up in front of STALICK, kind of flat-footed. STALICK trying to get it deeper into the zone. Perry with control. Perry pushing it up. That's out of the zone. STALICK needs to get onside, does. Here comes Jackson with speed. Gets around one, two, but not able to get around the third one. He's stripped of the puck. Into the corner, still working for it, gets it back. Isaac Jackson had SCHLENKER out front. It's going to be Rock Springs coming out with it. Rawlings circles around behind Baker. Rawlings skating it up into the play. Fed across for SCHLENKER. In onside. SCHLENKER, crossing pass. That doesn't get settled for Williams. Now on the stick of Jackson, he'll lift one. That's wide. Caroms all the way around for Rawlings from the point, sends it deeper, intercepted. And Rock Springs going to get the clear. One man for them peels off for a change. They're content to dump it in. Perry doesn't hustle in after it. It's going to be Rawlings going deep. Now scooped up by Jackson. He'll feed it across. That's out to center. Here's SCHLENKER. SCHLENKER, one-on-one. Can't find the puck here at his feet. Finally does, fires. That shot's blocked. Cleared back to center. Holdren will look to set up things right in front of his own bench. Off the wall for Williams there. Shot in on Baker, and he'll hang on. Baker with another save, coming up on 4 minutes to play here in the first period. There's a shot. Baker gets that one in the glove. Save, rebound. Blocked back behind. Picking it up here is Macias. Macias has Mushlock far side. Macias working here on the end wall from the corner, feeds it up the wall, gets onto the stick of KASE LUNDVALL. LUNDVALL lifts a shot, redirect attempt from MASLAK. That goes wide. Macias tries to feed it back, finds Mushlock down low. She'll reverse it around near side. LUNDVALL scoots down to control. Challenged there by 2 white jerseys, and we got a puny whistle. We'll see the nets off the pegs. Here's SCHMIDT, tries to send one back for Clark behind him. Cross ice pass. This one finds STALICK, not able to punch it in. Now sent in. Rock Springs quickly returns it back to neutral ice. It'll be scooping up here. Riley, with the nose for 4, lifts a backhand shot, just rising over that crossbar. Almost had it. Centering pass, Clark trying to dig it free, does get it now. Clark, no free shot, he'll circle and delay, feeds one back for Troll. Troll goes cross, defensive pair. There's a shot from SCHMIDT, that's blocked. And dumped in by Rock Springs, near corner. Troll will be first to it. He's tied up, feeds the puck though to Riley, who sends it right in the middle of the ice. Webb intercepts that one. Rock Springs had it in the slot there, no chance to unload. Now it's Anderson, he'll be poke checked off by SCHMIDT. Off the boards and back to center. Webb will play it here. Cross for Wilford. Poke checked off, Anderson trying to get it. That's dumped in, but just barely into the zone, and Troll will settle as Yellowstone goes for a change of the forwards. Troll, Jackson out in front of him. Troll will skate it in. He'll fire a shot. That goes into the glass. Jace Williams picks the puck up at center. Fired, hits a Yellowstone on a change. Could have been a too many men call, but that was avoided. Perry. Rock Springs, high slot, trying to feed it lower. Intercepted. And here's Perry. Perry, cross ice pass, good pass, finds. That's going to be offside as Jackson came in with Macias already in the zone there on that far side. Draw controlled by Yellowstone. Perry pushes it in, onside, he'll lift it deep. Macias with the check in the corner. Bad save from Baker. Sends it right back out front. Go! Baker had to fight that one off. Hustling after this one is Macias and Mushlock. Mushlock working far side, sends one toward the net, that's blocked out front. Still poking at it, trying to free the puck. And now finally covered. Good offensive pressure there as Macias, Mushlock, and MASLAK all there. Riley fires one, save. Rebound was out front, controlled by the Miners. And there's the horn. After one period, it's Yellowstone firmly in control in this one, up 3-0. Here we go, second period underway. Arnold for Rock Springs, plays it from center circle. Into the zone, that would be offside if it goes in now, and it does draw the whistle. Yellowstone with control off the draw, Isaac Jackson. Jackson works around the outside. Williams cutting to the front of the net. Jackson spins, feeds it to him. That gets all the way through. LUNDVALL takes a clapper that goes wide left. Back behind, fed around the boards. HOLDREN will pinch up to hold this one deep. Rock Springs, they'll try to delay at center ice. That's turned over. Jackson sidesteps one defender, sidesteps two. He'll fire a shot that's wide into the corner. LUNDVALL and Williams there. Oh, Williams pushed it for LUNDVALL, but that gets out of the zone. And it's a 2-on-2 the other way. Crossing pass, chopped at. Baker has to fight it off with the stick, and does. This push to forward here. Williams crossing pass for HOLDREN. Now Jackson into the zone onside. Jackson tries the toe drag, he's stripped. HOLDREN sends it deep. Now pushed out to center. Scooped up here, KADIN HOLDREN. He'll fire one just right of the net from the correct side of center, and Yellowstone gets the wholesale change. Mushlock, MASLAK, and MACIAS up there. Mushlock creates that turnover. MACIAS fires a shot off the crossbar. MACIAS has the team record for shots off the iron this year, that's for sure. There's another one, rebound right out front. MASLAK trying to push it deep and score! William MASLAK, right where he needs to be to find that rebound and bang it home. Yellowstone extending their lead, 4-0. Troll and SCHMIDT with the assist on that goal from MASLAK. SCHMIDT brings this one into the zone, offside as MASLAK was still in there. Rock Springs sends that around near corner. Schmidt trying to hold that in from the glove, but it's going to be a one-on-one break the other direction. Troll is back, and good defense there by Gunnar Troll. Puck is sent right into the slot. Clark's stick was tied up. There's going to be a shot. That goes wide. Allred sends it deep. Oh, and redirect attempt there. Nifty play. Just barely didn't work out for him. Here's going to be STALICK. Has Riley. Sends it across. That's blocked by the skate. There's a shot. Perry fought off by the Rock Springs netminder. And they carry through two. It's going to be, could be a hooking call. No arm in the air. That shot was going wide, but it finds its way into the glove of Tucker Baker, and he'll hang on. We'll get a draw. Defensive zone. Controlled here by Jackson. Has one to beat, sends it off the boards right in front of his bench. And has to get back clear. Perry. And they'll say that's played with the hand pass, and draw will come outside the zone for Yellowstone. There's a shot. That's saved right into the glove. Off the stick of Gage Perry. Lundvall sends it around the boards. Jace Williams goes into the corner after this one. There's a shot, Rock Springs, Baker, blocker, save, rebound. It goes off the outside of the net. Holdren sends it around for Schlenker. Far wall, sent deep by Gillett. Fed back for Holdren. Now to Lundvall. Lundvall ties it up. Back for Holdren. He'll reverse around, try the near side for Jace Williams. Good outlet pass there, finds the stick of Jackson, chips it around the outside, digs that puck free, sharp angle shot, goes wide. Jackson reverses this one for Macias. MASLAK fires one that goes off the pad and back behind. Macias, he'll fire a shot wide right. Lundvall pinches up, playing this one along the boards. Holdren just a little slow rotating over, and that puck comes all the way back to center. He'll send it off the boards. Here's Webb for Rock Springs. Crossing right in front of the blue line, into the zone. Rock Springs, high slot, fires a shot, pad save, Baker, that's under there and held. Puck comes all the way back out to center. Riley hustling after this one, trying to chip it forward and create a scoring chance. Riley back on his stick. He'll dump this in. Back behind the net. STALICK skating in after it, along with Clark. All the way around. Troll will hold this in. Blue line feeds it up for Clark. He'll fire a shot and score. Parker Clark. Not sure if Blaine Riley got that puck tipped or not. I think the goal is going to go to Clark with the assist troll by the looks of things. Nonetheless, it's a 5-0 hockey game as Yellowstone has taken it to Rock Springs right now. So they'll say Riley did get the tip there, and Clark will get the assist. Troll should have one as well, but he'll be left off the score sheet. Sorry, Gunner. So Riley picks up his fourth goal of the hockey game. MASLAK, the other member of the team, on the score sheet. Clark knocks this one down. Over to Troll, trying to feed it up for Jackson. That pass gets past him. Coming up on 9 to play in the period. Jackson on the forecheck. He'll lay a check. Perry strips the puck here from Arnold, but Arnold gets it right back and sends a drive, goes just right of the goal. Centering pass, Arnold out front in the slot. That's broken up and sent to the corner. Bit of a slow motion sequence here. Schlenker trying to clear the puck unsuccessfully. Perry playing it from his knees. Now back up. Jackson chips it out to center. Here's Schlenker. Pushes it forward. Has it behind him. Puck sent over to open ice there right in front of the scoring table. Schlenker. Jackson standing there. He'll play it skate to stick, trying to get into the zone. Not able. Rawlings dump it in. There's a shot. Blocker save. Baker. Rebound goes wide. Right back out in front. No white jerseys there. It'll be picked up here by Rawlings. He'll fan on a pass that was meant for Macias. All the way in on goal, and we'll get the stoppage and play with that being covered by the Rock Springs goaltender. Right in the slot, Macias able to get control, lifts one for MASLAK. Got to keep those passes on the ice, tough to control. Holldren sends it around the wall. Mushlock chips that one up. Not out of the zone. Holldren now tries near side. Macias, he'll overskate. Whiffs at it a few times. Now picked up by Holldren, dumps it in. Yellowstone goes for the change. 6.5 to play in the period. Clark goes in offside. Clark controls off the draw, feeds one over for Riley. He'll backhand one in on net. That's saved and pushed to the corner. Riley intercepts that clearing attempt. Schmidt from the high slot. And Rock Springs gets the clear. No icing as it'll be played here by Troll. Troll finds Riley on the far side. Riley, 1-on-3, has STALICK cut into the net. Delays, finds Clark. Clark from that left circle sends one wide. Picked up here, Wyatt Schmidt, he'll fire one. That stick save over into the corner. Off the butt of the stick. Troll sends one, Riley. Riley turning, trying to navigate around. Riley fires a backhand shot, save. Right at the back door was STALICK. And then STALICK is taken down badly. Right from the back into the boards. And it gets chippy there as Clark stands up for his teammate. So Clark's gonna go to the box for the retaliation, and it's gonna be all red for Rock Springs. And we'll see what the calls are. That should be a check in the back. That's gonna be a 2-10 coming to Rock Springs. Did not see the signals there from the referees, but I assume that's a roughing call to Parker Clark. It was a check from behind to all red, so he'll sit for 12 minutes with the 2 and then the 10. 5-on-5 hockey. Jackson wins this draw back. That gets past Schmidt though, and he'll have to retreat after it. Sent around the boards. Williams trying to dig it out. Jackson. Jackson trying to navigate through the slot. Poke checked off. Just can't get through players here at this level. You got to take what they give you. This one comes in, stick to side by Baker. That puck comes up and out of play as Jackson lifting that one into the crowd. Offside. Perry plays it over from MASLAK. He'll chip it out of the zone. Macias trying to get control of it there in front of the scoring table, but it's Rock Springs. MASLAK now gets the steal. MASLAK into the zone. MASLAK fires a shot in. MASLAK score! And William MASLAK with his second goal of the hockey game. 4:21 remaining. Holdren. Rawlings with the assist on that goal. Pushed aside here by Baker. And it's going to be Riley skating this one out. Hose poke checked off right there at center. How to get the passes flowing. Fires a shot blocker save. And Baker caroms that one off his blocker into his own glove, and he'll hang on with under 4 minutes to play in the period. That shot goes wide off the stick of Wheatley. LUNDVALL pushes it around the board. STALICK. Holdren now. Far side. Riley goes to the corner after this one. He'll overskate. Holdren puts it deep for Troll. Troll sends it around the near wall, but it's going to be Matthews for Rock Springs pushing it back deep. Outlet situation a little bit messy here in this sequence for Yellowstone, but they're able to get it out to center. All the way around. Troll not able to keep this one. Having to hustle back and play it is LUNDVALL. He frees it for Troll. Fires it off the wall. That finds Riley, who tips it forward. Holdren stole that momentarily, but it's going to go for an icing charged against Rock Springs. Crossing pass over for Williams. Fires a shot. Blocker save. Good drive there off the stick of Jace Williams.
Hunter, you gotta move on.
Rock Springs out through center, even numbers. Anderson peels it off the wall. Delay, still control. Anderson feeds a pass across, nobody home there, and it's going to be Schlenker with control coming up under 2 minutes to play in the period. Jackson overskates that puck. Isaac Jackson sends a shot that's saved up into the high glass. MACIAS, Mushlock, MASLAK check in over the boards to finish out this period with 1 minute to play now in the period. MACIAS with control, working along the outside. Correction, that's Perry. Perry gets a weak shot. Tries to feed it from back behind. Puck still loose. Mushlock will go to the wall after this one. Turns, feeds it over for Perry. Fires a shot. Pad save. That's wrapped around the boards. Held in by Holdren, sent deep for Mushlock, and that's going to draw a whistle as the net is knocked off its moorings with 35 seconds remaining in the period. Drop back in play. Draw controlled by Rock Springs. LUNDVALL, final seconds tick off, sends one across. MACIAS right into the slot, fires one, there is the horn. And after 2 periods, Yellowstone up on top, 6-0. Both teams will head to the locker rooms, we'll get a fresh ice cut. And we're gonna let the stream go, but I'll be back here with you in about 15 minutes or so. Back in action, period number 3. Got a cross from Mushlock. She finds Macias. He'll gain the zone, fires a shot. That's into the glove and held. Deep end wall. Mushlock goes in on the forecheck. She'll free that puck from Macias. Sends it back deep. Mushlock, MASLAK down there. That caroms right off of MASLAK's stick into the slot. Rock Springs pushes that out of the zone. It's going to go for an icing. STALICK sends one that misses. Everybody's going to go the length of the ice. HOLDREN feeds it around far side. Riley picks this one up. Riley looking for goal number 5. Backhands one. That's wide right. Cleared out by Rock Springs. This is going to carry him on net. Baker settles that one for HOLDREN. Feeds it around for STALICK. Outside of his reach, STALICK puts it now. Cleared. Clark pushes it forward. And here's Riley. SCHMIDT holds it in that far side, fires one on net, saved, and then corralled and held. Oh, and that one beat Baker just over that left pad. And that will break the shutout there as that one floated right in. And here's another one right in the slot. Scooped up by Isaac Jackson. Jackson into the slot. Delays. Sends one. That's off the outside of the net. Blocked off the shin pad of KADIN HOLDREN. SCHLENKER chasing this one along the wall. Matthews for Rock Springs feeds it around far side. Jace Williams disrupts the outlet pass. Right back in comes Jackson. He'll pick a spot, fires a shot. That's midsection of the goaltender who will hang on, yielding no rebound. into the zone for Rock Springs. Fires a shot. Saved by Baker. This puck comes out of the zone. No icing, as they'll say that came off a Rock Springs stick. Springs sends this out of the zone back to center. Macias will handle it there. Macias sidesteps, gains the zone onside. He'll lose the puck here to the near wall. Centers across, trying to find MASLAK for the hat trick. That's going to be a shot. Floats high off the stick of SCHMIDT. MASLAK keeps it in at the blue line. A couple times, MASLAK comes up with this one unabated in the slot. MASLAK with the hat trick! MASLAK finding the right spots and a good amount of confidence here in this game. All the scoring centralized around 2 players thus far in the hockey game. Riley with 4 goals and MASLAK with 3. Offside. STALICK is taken out there, and Clark battling, and we're going to get a penalty as offsetting calls coming to Matthews and Clark, roughing in each direction. Five-on-five hockey. With the offsetting minor penalties for roughing. Jackson from the high slot, toe drag. Finds a gap there and fires one that goes off the shoulder pad and up into the glass. Right back on his stick. Good nifty feed over for SCHLENKER. Couldn't receive the pass. Jackson feeds it back here. Perry. He'll lift a shot. That's over the crossbar. Rawlings puts it deep, back around behind the net for Jackson. Jackson feeds one high slot. Perry fires one wide. Off the wall, Williams cracks at it. That goes back behind. Rawlings right into the glove of the Rock Springs netminder, who will hang on. Chipped up and out of play, and we'll get a draw right from the same face-off circle we did just a moment ago. Controlled here by Rock Springs off the draw, but comes right through the slot. Here's Macias, flanked by Mushlock, odd man rush. Macias fires a shot high off the glass, caroms around the wall, and then iced by Rock Springs. The boards, this makes its way to the stick of Troll. He'll misplay that pass, and LUNDVALL has to retreat after it. And then LUNDVALL turns it over, and that goes right through the 5-hole of Tucker Baker. Just some careless play with the puck from both Yeti defensemen there, and they'll learn a lesson. Fortunately, not one that's going to be consequential in the hockey game, but you got to protect the puck in every scenario.
Rock Springs goal number 24, unassisted. Ready, Tucker!
Deflected up and out of play. Oh, bad Holldren cutting there. Riley just too much on that pass. Schmidt feeds it across for Perry. Perry into the zone. Challenged by 4 white jerseys. Sent back. STALICK sends that into the near corner. Holldren plays it around his man. Perry with the drive and scores. STALICK and Riley with the assist on the goal from Perry. 8-2 hockey game. Troll having to hustle back after this one. Challenged by Rock Springs on a good forecheck. Troll maintains control, feeds this one up. It's onto the stick of Isaac Jackson. He'll work toward the outside. Jackson trying to center one for Schlenker, who was the follow man. Now Jackson back with control down low. Feeds it all the way back for Troll. Fires a shot that's deflected up into the rafters, and we'll get the whistle. the slot here. MASLAK trying to dig it out. He'll turn and fire, and MASLAK is going to get 4 goals. Having a hockey game is that young man.
Having a game?
Wow.
Getting goal by William MASLAK, assisted by Evan MACIAS.
MACIAS with the assist.
Got one, got one.
Shot in on Baker, and he handles that one and covers. Shot in, save, and held. Draw won by Rock Springs. Feed it around the wall. Troll's going to hold this one in just barely at the blue line. Feeds it across for Schlenker. Sends it. It's tied up along the half wall. Over the stick of Jackson. Williams goes back behind to contest the puck. Out to center, WYATT SCHMIDT. He's poke checked off. He'll leave it there for Troll. Feeds one that misses Williams, and this one's going to go. It'll be touched up by the goaltender to negate the icing. Good check there from Jackson. Free the pucks. Fires one, blocked out front. Puck is free, but Rock Springs able to clear it out. SCHMIDT is rocked there, holding the head back to his feet. Looks okay though as he challenges to the corner. SCHMIDT feeds one out, trying to find Schlenker. That's disrupted. Centering pass broken up by the goaltender. SCHMIDT now steps in, fires one, deflected here into the near wall. Troll sends it deep, back behind for Williams. All the way back around the wall for Troll. Lifts one on the backhand that goes off Williams and sits right at the circle. Scooped up by Rock Springs. 3 minutes left to play here in the hockey game. The stick goes flying 12 feet into the air. Macias is checked by Webb. Macias sidesteps, feeds one across. Correction, that was MASLAK. Feeds one across to Macias. Macias poke check, high slot, fires a shot. That's into the glove and held. not see the call there, but there's a penalty to Rock Springs Miners, number 24, into the box. 2 minutes for something. It's going to be a power play for most of the rest of the game here for Yellowstone. Perry sends one across, and that's lifted. Riley almost getting his 5th goal of the hockey game. Macias will kick this one skate to stick. Works on the backhand, feeds it right across. Beautiful pass for Jackson, who unloads. That's saved and held. Perry. Jackson, working from that right hash, gets it right back, backhand side, plays it for Perry. Perry is stripped, trying to fight to get it back, but it's punched out the center. One-on-one break, the other direction. Braden is taken off the puck by Macias. Tipping this one forward is Riley. Riley has one left to beat, gets around him. Riley fires one off the iron, rattles all the way around the glass onto the stick of Parker Clark. Shot redirected wide, scooped up here by Jackson. Perry tries to fire one, awkward shot, comes all the way back out to center. Crossing pass for Macias. Penalty expires there to Rock Springs, and they're back to full strength. Final 20 seconds of the hockey game. That takes a very weird carom. And there's the home. Yellowstone never a doubt in this game as they jumped out to an early lead and just kept expanding it through the hockey game. They're going to take home the W tonight, 9-2. These two teams will be back in action for the rubber match tomorrow morning, 9:45, and we'll have that coverage for you then. Until then, we hope you enjoy the rest of your Saturday and the rest of your weekend. We'll see you next time.